Good morning. It is the Cook Report for February the 3rd. That's a Wednesday. I hope you're having a happy Wednesday like we are here. Today, the topic is the mind, which is that broad brush umbrella that I use to have virtually anything discussed. Today, we're going to talk about headline analyzers and goals for your website, and maybe create a little bit of a bridge between headline analysis and implementing headlines and how it can help you achieve your goal. Okay? So two of the headline analyzers that we talked about in the blab this morning, I talked with some friends in England, and one of them that I mentioned to them is the Advanced Marketing Institute headliner. At that analysis tool, I've used it for an eternity, it seems like, and it talks about intellectual, empathetic, and spiritual words that you have in the headline to make it score higher. And a good copywriter scores in the realm of 40 to 50 is a fantastic score for a copywriter. Usually they average 20 to 30. So if you take a headline from a major blog that you follow, maybe mine or maybe Social Media Examiner, and compare them, see which one scores the best, and make a decision on the tool based on that. The other headline tool that we talked about is CoSchedule.com. Their headline analysis tool is a lot more involved than I think the Advanced Marketing Institute is. It gives you a lot more definitions, talks about the word count and even the character count. But it seems to me, I haven't bought it yet. I don't know what the price is. CoSchedule.com has an announcement. It's free for the first 14 days. So after that, there's a fee involved, and I don't know what that is. The headline that performs well on social media, they say, is one that is shared. So if someone reads your headline that you're sharing in social media and they go, oh, that's a good one, I'm going to share that to my friends on Facebook. I'm going to retweet it in Twitter because it's asking the question in the proper way and makes it a good thing. And that's going to segue us right into goals. If the goal of your website, and there's three flavors of goals, you'll have, and this is with a real broad brush, you're going to either have the goal is the website informs, it will provide contact information, or it will entertain. Now, it can do two things at once. It can be entertaining way to provide information. So you've got two things done there. And setting specific goals for your website is going to help you with all of the aspects of the website, how they interact and work together, whether the colors are right, whether the layout is right, whether it has too many images, and what the expectation is on the return in revenue. You know how much it's going to cost you to produce all the things. And these are all items I got from an article written by Adam Hayes, and I'll have the link in the show notes like I always do for Adam's good article about setting the goals for your website and what they're going to do. And being able to measure the accomplishment of these goals is important, especially if you're in business, because you have to do that important return on the investment, whether it's the time or the money that you've got involved in that effort. So if you're going to do informational posts, provide information that's entertaining, or you're going to just simply have contact information, is the contact information being archived or people copying that down? Maybe you need to change the way that that works. I've done some revisions on some of the contact forms on my sites to make them more informative, not necessarily entertaining, but more informative. Like I've added a map on one of them and so forth. A little different little touches and tweaks that you can give them. Again, it's a happy Wednesday to you. It's shout out time for Edinburgh Dusters. They're the guys, Fraser at Edinburgh Dusters, the company that likes to clean, created the first graphics for the Cook Report, that little yellowish graphic, the Cook Report that you see on Blab, that invites you to come in and join the show at 7 o'clock. And it's also going to be used in the YouTube archive and the Stitcher Radio archive and the Podbean archive. So all these shows are recorded and placed on those. Thank you to Blab for making those recordings and emailing me the links so that we can do that. Without them, I'd be lost. I want to thank everyone for listening, and that's the point in the show when we say those three magic words. You know what they are. It's a wrap.